I had only been married to the eldest Pei son for a few days before he fell ill and died. Pei Erlang, who joined the army as a youth, signed the letter of release on behalf of his brother. Sister-in-law, this is the letter of release. My brother is gone. There is no need for you to be trapped here. Go. If I leave, Xiaogu is still young, and grandmother needs someone to care for her. I will hold on to the release letter for now. Go to the army camp without worry, brother-in-law. Once everyone is settled, it won't be too late for me to leave. Fine. 5 years later, Xiaogu attended a private school. Erlang became a general. I was selling tofu pudding in the county town. There was a scholar in town who treated me very well. I planned to discuss it with Erlang when he returned to visit. It was time I found a place to belong. Look, whose soldiers are those? Erlang is back. Brother-in-law, Scholar Chen from the county treats me very well. I want to marry him. Don't worry. Even after I marry, we will still be family. I can continue my business, and still look after Xiaogu. So, you want to get married? I am much better than that scholar. Try me. When I was 13, my father lost 5 taels of silver in gambling. He sold me to Damya village. The Pei family called it a proposal. But to put it bluntly, he was selling his daughter. The Pei family used to be well off, having built their fortune on the craft of making tofu pudding. But since Father Pei fell ill and died, and the workers ran off with the business, the family's world collapsed. Mother Shen was left bedridden, and the eldest son, Delang, contracted consumption. Only the widow and children were left to guard what remained. Delang, drink some radish water to soothe your throat. Xiao Yu, you've been busy all day. Go and rest. I'm not tired. Delang, when I was at home, I had to chop wood in the mountains and hoe the fields. This is much better than my old home. I'm long used to it. These few characters. Do you recognize them today? Delang was a scholar. If not for his failing health, he would have earned his official title long ago. In these past 2 years, I not only learned to write my own name, but also recognized many characters. Yunyang, you've been with us for 2 years. Take this bracelet. I'm thinking of picking an auspicious day to hold the wedding for you and Delang. Mother, about this marriage. I don't agree. I know my own body. I'm afraid I won't make it. Don't let me ruin Yunyang. To me, she is just like Xiaoqiao. I have always seen her as my own sister. Mother Shen. Yunyang, tell Mother Shen the truth. Are you still willing to marry Delang? Mother Shen, didn't you buy me specifically to be Delang's wife? Yunyang, don't blame me. Our whole family is counting on you. Yunyang, Delang can't get out of bed. I can only let Erlang bow before the ancestors in his place. With this bow. First bow to heaven and earth. I had been in the Pei family for 2 years, and this was the first time I saw Master Erlang. He was 2 years older than me. I heard he was unruly as a child. At 15, he accidentally killed someone. Old Master Pei spent the family fortune to send him to the army. I didn't expect that when we met again, he would be standing in for his brother to marry me. This marriage shall not be recorded. After I die, write a letter of release for her. Don't let me waste her whole life. At dawn, the student enters the hall. By evening, he stands in the imperial court. Generals and ministers have no fixed lineage. A man must strive to strengthen himself. Don't say things are as they seem. For who can say they won't be betrayed? 6 months after Delang passed, Mother Shen followed him. A bout of cold took her life. She left very suddenly. This home is like winter leaves, falling until everything is bare. Oh, Erlang is back. Just in time, now that Delang is gone. And Mother Shen is gone. This life can't go on like this. Hurry and give me the release letter, so I can take my daughter home. Daughter, your father won't gamble anymore. I've changed my ways. I've even bought a donkey to be a driver. My short-lived son-in-law has been dead for almost a year. You're only 16. What's the point of staying here as a widow? Come back with me. I'll find someone to arrange a new, good marriage for you. You really won't gamble anymore? Really, no more. Then swear it. If you lie to me, may you be struck by lightning and die a miserable death. May your limbs and tongue rot away. And may your body be thrown into a mass grave with no one to bury it, and then be devoured by wild dogs. Shuaiyu, have you no shame? How can you curse your own father like that? I said I won't gamble. Who could believe the words of an old gambler like you? A good marriage? You probably just want to trick me into going back so you can sell me again. I was young back then and had no other way out. But if you think you can fool me with these tricks now, Go tell it to the ghosts. You brat, come back here. Ungrateful creature. Arya, stop crying. You look so scary when you're angry. Arya, my pants are wet. Can you help me change? Grandmother, how did you wet yourself again? Now is not the time for this. Can you help me change? I don't know how. I'll wait, I miss sister-in-law. What use is that Erlang? He can't even keep his own wife. If it weren't for him, would we have fallen into this state? Don't cry. Grandmother already has a plan. When it gets dark, we'll run away from home. We can't stay in this house anymore. That father of yours is no good. Sister-in-law, Yunyang. My pants are wet and I haven't changed yet. This old woman and the little girl, how could I ever leave them behind? This man is usually decisive in battle. Yet at this moment, he's being defeated by a lump of dough. Brother-in-law, let me do it. Brother-in-law, time to eat. Xiaogu is young. And grandmother needs care. If you return to the camp, have you thought about how to settle them? I plan to entrust them to the Zhu family in Shipa village. The Zhu family? That's where the Pei sister married. The family of the matchmaker. But I grew up in Shipa village. Those Zhus value money above life. They treat their laborers with nothing but abuse. It's a pit of fire. Ever since the Pei family lost their money, they haven't even crossed the threshold. The last time I saw her was when Mother and Delang died. She was decked in gold and silver, yet had nothing but hypocritical words. I don't know what Erlang is thinking. But for me to take Xiaotao, whom I've cared for 3 years, and grandmother, whose mind is fading, and send them into that fire pit, I cannot rest easy. If you want to entrust them to the Zhus, I suppose the village head's wife won't refuse just for the sake of appearances. But I wonder if you are aware. Though the sister-in-law is the eldest daughter-in-law of the Zhu family, she has only given birth to a daughter after many years. Her mother-in-law has many grievances. I heard her husband has already taken a concubine. Her life is actually not easy at all. Even so, we shouldn't add more trouble for her, should we? I will keep the release letter for now. Brother-in-law, you can go to the camp with peace of mind. I will stay in my husband's home. Wait until Xiaotao and grandmother are well settled. And then it won't be too late for me to leave. What do you think, brother-in-law? All right. In the chest, 13 taels and 600. And the jade bracelet Mother Shun left behind. It was all gone. Only a few days after Erlang returned to the camp, the house was turned upside down. My father, Xue Shoren, he pretended to visit grandmother, but he stripped the house clean. San, what are you doing? I'm going to the county court to sue him. What are you doing? I am your father. But I went to the magistrate's office. Order in the court. Well done, Xue Yu. Though you are now a daughter-in-law of the Pei family, you are still a daughter of the Xue family. The Great Shu dynasty values filial piety above all. Suing one's father is a crime of rebellion. If you insist on suing, you will be flogged 20 times after the verdict. Do you still wish to sue? I want to sue Xue Shoren. He sold me to a merchant for money, causing my mother, Lady Li, to hang herself, and he embezzled her dowry. Do you have evidence? When Lady Li died, you were only 7. No evidence, huh? Then it's just your word against his. Then I shall sue Xue Shoren for theft and fraud. He has broken the laws of the land. In this court, all are equal before the law. I will not favor anyone. But Xue Shoren's theft is because you are a daughter of his family. There is cause behind it. I will sentence him to return the Pei family's money and let it be. He has no money. He gambled it all away. Then let him sign a debt bond with the county court as witness. He cannot deny it. And if he does deny it, then I shall punish him for contempt of court. He will be beaten and imprisoned. Court dismissed. Take him away. Xue Yu, receive your 20 strokes. Hold on, girl. The 20 strokes were finished, though it was painful. No bones were broken. My father was forced to sign the debt bond. Then he was kicked out of the court. This is medicine for the wounds. Take it. Thank you. Why did you show me mercy? I was an old acquaintance of your father-in-law, Pei Shun. Ever since he started selling tofu pudding, we've known each other. Take this money. There's a donkey cart there. Don't walk. Hire a cart to go home. Uncle Zhao, thank you. Though I suffered physical pain today. The debt bond is signed. Xue Shoren won't dare to cause trouble easily again. Even if Erlang is not here, I can protect this home. Besides, though the world is hard, there are always good people. I didn't sell your mother. Didn't I tell you? It was gambling debt. They came to collect. Your mother clearly had a dowry but refused to bring it out. I was just scaring her saying I'd sell her to a brothel. Who knew she'd be so stubborn? Get out. Always those same words. When I was 7 years old, I watched my mother hanging from the beam. Those feet dangling in the air, swinging and swinging. Father, you sent me to the Pei family, thinking it was a good place for me. Before, I didn't understand why people lived. But since coming to the Peis, I've realized that despite the world's suffering, being alive is already the greatest blessing. Delaying no longer has the chance. I do. I want to make a life for myself. I want to carve out a path. After returning to the Peis, I stayed in bed for a month. During that time, Xiaotao worked while sobbing, clumsily following my instructions. Later, even when grandmother wet her pants, she could run over to help her change. She even gained a sense of accomplishment from it. Every day, she'd stare at grandmother expectantly. Arya, why are you always staring at me? Don't look at me like that. I'm scared. Grandmother, are you thirsty? Have some water. I'm not thirsty. You're thirsty. By the time I could barely get out of bed, all the food in the house was gone. The 2 laying hens I had worked so hard to raise were taken by Pei Xiaotao to the neighbor, Widow Wu, to be slaughtered. Oh my, what's the situation with the Pei family? Eating chicken while in debt. Sister-in-law needs to recover her health. There's still one left. I'll come find you to slaughter it in 2 days. Don't worry, I'll save the chicken but for you. Take it. I see your rice jar is empty enough to be a mirror. Thank you, sister. No need to thank me. I'm saying you shouldn't be so stubborn. That Pei Mei, didn't she marry into Sheepa village? As the young mistress of the village head Shu's family, let this girl go borrow some silver. She's her own sister. She can't just watch her own family starve to death. Xiaotao, as you can see, big families have many rules. This money doesn't just fall from the sky. I'm talking to you. Did that Shui Yu purposely send you here? Eat, 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 that's all you know. Look at your pathetic state. It's absolutely impossible for me to take in you and grandmother. I didn't take a single coin of the Pei family's remaining money. Go find whoever took it. Go back and tell Shui Yu to stop putting on a show with her father. Trying to dump you both on me? Sister Tao, doing this is for your own good. You and grandmother must stay in the Pei house. Otherwise, even our house won't be saved. What's wrong, sister-in-law? Is Pei Mei really our sister? When my mother gave birth to her, did she accidentally drop her into a pit? She's like a donkey's dung, shiny on the outside but still full of crap on the inside. She says what she wants, I take what I want. I couldn't have made the trip for nothing. Arya is quite capable. Next time I'm going again, grandmother, next time I'll take you with me. Good, we must all be capable. We will definitely succeed. Pinky swear. You must be back before sunset. Otherwise, I'll leave grandmother and run off to find you. I'll definitely be back before sunset. If we can't borrow it, then we'll earn it ourselves. I only realized after going to the county town that those shops don't lack labor at all. The managers just shout in the market, and a crowd of able-bodied women scramble for work. You can barely squeeze in. I went for several days, thick-skinned, asking every shop if there was work. Finally, I helped grind medicine in a clinic for 2 days. Then I helped move goods at the Jingming cloth shop for a day. Manager, I don't understand. Why not hire young, strong men for moving goods? Why hire us weak girls? Ha ha ha, those men are clumsy. What if they break something? Everyone, be careful. You can bump yourselves. But don't you dare bump these fabrics. Sister-in-law, the buns are still warm. Smells so good. Save the rest for you and grandmother to heat up tomorrow. Sister-in-law, why aren't you eating? They provided lunch at noon. I ate 3 big bowls of rice. Yunyang, you're really something. Next time, try to eat 4 bowls. It's really too little. Living from one meal to the next. Erlang said he could only send military pay every 2 months. It's only been a few days. Little sister and grandmother had only an old sister-in-law at home who was catching a cold. He had never called me sister-in-law before. I must not fail Erlang's trust. I must not fail his trust. But the moment he left, the family I'm caring for is almost living on air. Feeling guilty, I didn't dare to stop for a moment. Before dawn, I had to go to the county to find a way to live. Copying books. Copying books. As long as your handwriting is neat, 1 coin for 10 pages. I hadn't found any work all morning. Though I don't have much education. I'll go for it. I'm really sorry for myself. Though Delange taught me some characters. He knew them, but I don't. You write so well. Sorry. I just wanted to ask how this character is pronounced. This is Hua. It means to soar 10,000 miles, not like a common bird. It means to fly straight up. So that's what it means. By the way, I see everyone is copying the same book. Why copy so many? This is the new poetry collection of Prince Kong in the capital. It's all the rage now. All the local officials are competing to show off. They all want to gain favor before Prince Kong. Don't worry, even if your writing isn't great, it's fine. The bookshops are just putting on a show, to show the higher-ups. They can't actually sell them for that much. That's good then. You're too kind. Thank you for your guidance, sir. He writes like a god, while I'm just struggling and suffering. If you don't mind, miss. You can have some of this to eat. Thank you. I'm really too hungry to refuse. For just this one coin. My wrist is almost broken. Sigh. Hold on for another half-month. Brother-in-law Erlang should be able to send money by then. No, far-off water can't quench immediate thirst. I have to find a way to survive first. Uncle Zhao. Uncle Zhao, please wait. Girl, what's wrong? Well, can I borrow a string of coins for an emergency? I'll pay you back as soon as Erlang's pay arrives. I'm only lending this to you. Out of respect for your late father-in-law, you must remember to pay me back. I have a daughter with a bad leg waiting for medicine too. Don't worry, Uncle Zhao, I will definitely pay you back. Shui Yu is a person of her word. The family letter and the silver. They finally arrived. 4 taels of silver. This is life-saving money. Smells so good. Sister-in-law, my tongue is melting. Thank you, second brother. Thank his ancestors for 18 generations. Silly girl. Aren't your brother's ancestors your own ancestors? With money in hand, I didn't go back to the county for work. Since the Pei family's old tools are all still here. And the market is so lively. Why not restart the old business? Making tofu pudding seems simple. But it's actually very precise. Good beans depend on the season. The clay bats must not be glazed. The ground milk must be rubbed until it feels smooth. Filter it twice with fine cloth to make it white and tender. Sister-in-law, you're amazing. How do you know everything? Second brother sent money. If we're frugal, it's enough to keep us fed. Sister-in-law, why are you working so hard? We can't rely entirely on your second brother. He's serving at the border. He's putting his life on the line every day. If we have more money here, he can use his money there to build connections. Life will be easier for him. If he sends all his money home, he'll be struggling there. In this life, while keeping fed, we must also save more money. When life is good, then our hearts will be at peace and we'll have confidence. Then, sister-in-law, what do you want to do once you've saved money? So many things. I want to send you to school. Buy new clothes for you and grandmother. Let our family eat roast chicken and braised meat every day. People should always aim higher. Once all that is achieved, I also want to save a generous dowry for you. Why save a dowry for me? Why don't you save a dowry for yourself? I've already been married. I'm your sister-in-law. Then why not save a dowry for second brother? He's older than me. We should save for him first. With your second brother's talent, he probably doesn't need us to save a dowry for him. Why? Is he very impressive? Very impressive. I think he's very likely to make a name for himself in the future. Maybe he'll even become a great general. What about me, sister-in-law? What do you think I can do in the future? Who knows, you might even stand in the Emperor's Hall one day. And become a female official like Qin Liangyu and Feng Liao. Wow, would I really be that amazing? Yes, you are very capable. You will have a very bright future. Talking like this, I'm starting to believe it myself. One must have something to look forward to in life. When you have a grand mansion in Huajin, don't forget to take your sister-in-law there to enjoy life. I want to bask in your glory too, with 7 or 8 maidservants waiting on me. I'll find you 100. Sister-in-law, let's save money fast. The tofu pudding is very tender, but the flavor is a bit lacking. It's not as good as your father-in-law's craft. It lacks the authentic Pei family taste. There's a flavor in theirs that no one else can replicate. Back then, the workers from your father-in-law's shop tried to start their own business, but they couldn't even last a year. The people in Yunnan County have very picky palates. It's not that no one has sold it in Sheetsy Lane before, but the business was poor. A bowl of noodles is 15 coins, while a bowl of tofu pudding is 20 coins. The price of raw beans is high. If you sell it cheap, you won't make a profit. If you sell it for 20 coins, it must be delicious enough. Otherwise, everyone would rather just eat noodles. So there are so many tricks to this trade. Failed before the battle has even begun, but I can't give up. If anyone still knows the Pei family's recipe, it must be Pei Mei, who married into the Zhu family. So stingy. I only took some of her cakes a few times. Is it really necessary to keep the door shut? Didn't I tell you several times not to come back again? Did you go to their house for pastries again? Yeah, I went there to eat and take some home. The last time, I was caught by her mother-in-law. You should have seen how ugly her mother-in-law's expression was. I even politely asked if she was feeling sick. It's you two again. Stop clinging to our mistress. Like a sticky dogskin plaster. Our mistress said she doesn't know any recipe. Even if she did, she wouldn't tell an outsider. Who wants to do business with you anyway? It's laughable. Do you even know our mistress's status? Don't ever come back here. Who's dead? What's dead? What nonsense are you talking about? Didn't you just say it was laughing someone to death? Also, don't look down your nose at me. Those nostrils are so big, they're scaring me. Your nose looks crooked too. You should see a doctor. Sesame crisps from Wuxiang shop. I brought these for you. Miss Axiong. Why are you here? I heard everything you said to my father that day. Have you given up? Do you no longer want to open a shop to sell tofu pudding? It's not that I don't want to, it's that I have no way. I can't find the recipe. The taste isn't right, and no one will buy it. Why don't you ask Erlang? Perhaps your sister-in-law's sister truly doesn't know. Uncle Pei was a businessman. A secret recipe like that would likely only be passed to his son. After all, a daughter will marry out eventually. Why would he let her take the family's livelihood with her? Second brother might not know either. He left home very early. How will you know if you don't ask? Just ask. Write the letter now. I'm heading back to the county seat in a bit. I'll drop it off at the courier station. Oh, it's finished? Not only is the handwriting ugly, but the content is far too blunt. Between the lines, there's not a hint of concern between family members. It's all business. Then how should I write it? Add a line at the end. The border is bitter and cold. Second brother, you must take care of your health. We look forward to your safe return. Shui Yu, I'm the same age as you. My mother passed away early too, and I am a cripple. My father is always trying to find me a good marriage. But I know, what kind of good family could I find? What young man from a good family would be willing to marry a cripple? But my father refuses to believe it. He saved 100 taels for my dowry. He says a poor family is fine, as long as the husband treats me well. He's so old, yet still so naive. If anyone were willing to marry a cripple, how could they not be after this 100-tael dowry? Shui Yu, if you want to sell tofu pudding, I can give you my dowry to help open the shop. All 100 taels. Don't refuse me yet. I have no other purpose. And what I want is very little. I'm not greedy. I just want a way out. I don't want to marry those men who call me a filthy cripple behind my back. A month has passed since the letter was sent. There is still no word. Axiong said he would reply. But she probably overestimated my importance. In the eyes of outsiders, I am the hardworking widowed sister-in-law of the Pei family. But in the eyes of Pei Erlang, since I signed the renunciation papers, I am ultimately just an outsider. Why would he tell me? The Pei family's secret recipe? Sister-in-law, you're mistaken. How so? My second brother is going to be a great general in the future, and I am going to be a female official. Our Pei family will have a grand mansion in Huajin, with 100 servants to wait on us. Once we enter the emperor's hall, who would come back to sell tofu pudding? So that recipe doesn't matter at all. Just as I was about to give up, Pei Erlang's letter arrived along with some silver. A letter from the Pei family and a bank draft. I didn't expect his handwriting to be so excellent. He actually wrote the recipe for me. Sister-in-law, the essence of Pei family tofu pudding lies in two things. First is the braised soup. Second is the 3 combined oil. The oil is a secret blend of fragrant sesame oil, chicken oil, and lard, refined together. If chicken giblets are slow simmered in the braised soup, the flavor becomes even fresher. He truly trusts me, treating me as his real sister-in-law. This shop isn't very large. It used to be a winery. But look, there's a storage room in the east wing. The kitchen is already equipped. What I like most is this. Originally, I planned to use a pushcart stall. But working from dawn till dusk like that, I wouldn't feel safe leaving Grandma and Xiaotao at home. That makes sense. Now with this shop, we can all move to the county seat to live. The 2 rooms on the 2nd floor are enough. Aseong, opening this shop cost almost all of your dowry money. What if? What if we lose money? What's there to fear? My father tasted it, and said the flavor is almost the same as before. The Pei family's tofu pudding will never fail to sell. Aseong was right. In just 2 years, we earned back all our capital. Boss, another bowl. Coming right up. Wait a moment. Because of Uncle Zhao, we expanded our business onto the street. The patrolling constables turned a blind eye. Uncle Zhao, worried about his daughter being bullied, would often walk through Shitzi Lane in his official uniform. Grandma usually sits at the shop entrance. Basking in the sun with a slight tremble, she asks everyone she sees, "Have you eaten?" It's been 3 years. After covering daily expenses and Xiaotao schooling, we've actually saved 50 taels of silver. I told Pei Erlang a long time ago that the shop is profitable, and he doesn't need to send money home anymore. I wanted him to keep more for his own expenses in the army. He indeed stopped sending money. But he also rarely replies. Pei Erlang just has that kind of personality. His aloofness is carved into his bones. Madam Shui, is there a letter for the officer today? I'm just asking in passing. Do you want to send any robes or knee pads to your brother-in-law to keep him warm? Why so sudden? We are heading north in a few days. There's going to be a major war there. The alliance of Saibei, Nanjing, and Tiela broke through Baiguan. They slaughtered several hundred people in the city. The emperor is furious and has ordered the troops to march. It's freezing over there right now. If you want to send anything, hurry to the courier station. If there's going to be a war, he must wear armor on the outside. The inner robe shouldn't be too thick. Otherwise it will hinder his movement, but it must be warm. Pei Erlang is about 8 feet tall, with a well-proportioned build. This should be the right size. Sorry to trouble you, officer. It's all here. It's good to have family at home. The army issues winter coats, but the sizes are never right. The cotton inside is thin too. It only barely keeps you from freezing to death. It's actually that difficult? Soldiers with means have their families send padded robes. Those are treasures in winter. When this package of yours arrives, I don't know how many envious looks it will draw. At the very least, he needs knee pads and a padded vest. Look, every winter, the things we receive most at the courier station are knee pads and vests. Every year? Yes, you don't know. If this war starts, it's not something that ends in 10 days or half a month. The winter wind there blows like a knife, cutting right through the seams of your clothes. That's why those barbarians are fighting so hard to take our land. Every winter is the hardest for them to endure. It's a trial for our brothers as well. Pei Erlang joined the army as a youth. It has been 7 years since then. Since I married into the Pei family, I've never seen mother-in-law send him a single piece of clothing. How did he survive those 7 years over there? Every year since then, I would sew him better and warmer padded robes. When I send the clothes, I usually include a family letter. Grandma is in good health. Xiaotao has started school. The shop's business is booming. Everything is well at home. Second brother, do not worry. We look forward to your safe return. In Erlang's replies, there was often just one word, good. The shop's tofu pudding is getting better and better. Neighbors say it has the skill of father-in-law from back then. We now also sell chicken giblet soup. 15 coins a bowl. It has vermicelli inside and you can soak bread in it. It's very warming to eat a bowl in winter. When you come back, second brother, you must have a proper taste. The soldiers at the border were busy. I hadn't expected to receive a reply from Pei Erlang. But after the letter was sent, his reply unexpectedly arrived. Erlang's replies were usually just the word good. But just that one word good was enough to put the family at ease. Madam Shui, great news. Uncle Zhao, is there news from the border? Great Chu has won a complete victory. The barbarians have been driven away. The emperor is delighted and has ordered rewards for the entire army. Then when will they be back? I heard a group of soldiers was granted leave to visit home. I reckon it'll be soon. Look. Where are those soldiers from? Pei Erlang. He's back. Those eyes are dark and deep. With just one look, my heart begins to flutter. Say. Second brother. Sister-in-law. This must be our sister-in-law. Greetings, sister-in-law. Officers, there's no need for such formality. You honor me too much. No, sister-in-law, you are the one who needn't be formal. We are the ones who truly don't deserve this. If not for your family letters, we wouldn't even know if we'd be alive. To come eat this bowl of tofu pudding and chicken giblet soup. The general's word is his bond. He promised to bring us here, and we've shamelessly shown up at your door. We hope sister-in-law doesn't mind. I was completely confused by their words. Though I didn't fully understand, I got the main point. They were here to eat tofu pudding and chicken giblet soup. We're closed for now. Closed, sorry, everyone. Shui, you will make it up to you another day. My second brother-in-law has returned today. And he's brought our heroes with him, brave men who just returned from the slaughter at the border. Please come back next time. Today, all bills are on the house. We need to entertain our distinguished guests. Men in the army have huge appetites. Almost everyone had several layers of bowls stacked in front of them. Eat slowly, there's more in the kitchen. As much as you can eat. Sister-in-law, the general wasn't lying. This tofu pudding is divine. It's 10,000 times better than those dry rations. This is real food for humans. Ha ha ha, I told you so. This is the best craftsmanship in all of Yunnan County. Thinking back to those 3 years at the border, it was so cold that urine turned into icicles. Those barbarians are full of tricks, hiding like rats. No matter how cunning, they couldn't stand against our General Pei leading the charge. In the end, what happened? Weren't they all wiped out by us? All driven out of the pass. Ha ha ha. Sister-in-law, is there more tofu pudding? Yes, as much as you want. Sorry to trouble you, sister-in-law. Please set out a few more bowls. Many of our comrades didn't make it back. We agreed back then that after we won, we'd come back together to eat sister-in-law's tofu pudding. These 4 are all bachelors. They have no family left. The emperor granted leave to visit home, but they had nowhere to go. So I brought them back. As soon as news of the home visits reached me, I went back to Damyao village to clean up. The house is clean and has enough space for them. I know you put in a lot of effort. Don't worry, even if there was no place to stay, they wouldn't let themselves suffer. They are strangers in a new place. If they don't stay at our house, where else can they go? I'll be right back. He isn't staying in the village. He just got back too. And hasn't formally greeted Grandma yet, nor seen Xiao Tao. Originally, Xiao Tao and I lived on the 2nd floor. After Grandma got sick, Xiao Tao moved downstairs to take care of her. The vacant room was used for storage. If Erlang stays here, the 2 rooms are too close together. It's really inconvenient. Second brother, I heard you're a great general now. Sister-in-law didn't lie to me after all. She told me long ago that you were the most amazing. And would definitely become a great general. This girl, why does she spill everything? Xiao Tao, how is your schoolwork? Recite a section of the history of the capital for me. Second brother, how do you know these things? Do you have to study in the army too? Naturally. Those in the army who are eager to learn are sent to the strategist for lessons. If no one could read, how would we understand military manuals and maps? Second brother, it's been a long journey. Let's talk about those things later. Go up and rest for a bit. Your clothes are all dirty. Take them off so I can wash them. Is second brother staying in the shop too? Where else? Isn't there an empty room upstairs? Did sister-in-law not prepare a place for me? Of course I did. It's ready. It's just. I thought you'd be staying with young General Han and the others. Stay with them for what? I've come home. Naturally, I should stay with my family. That empty room upstairs is as messy as a pigsty. The bedding hasn't even been laid out. What are we going to do? Go. You run as soon as I test you with 2 questions. Go help clear the tables. Second brother, come with me. We are all women in this house. So the decoration is a bit feminine. I hope you don't mind, second brother. It's no problem. It's very clean. Let me do it. This is the one I made for him last year. Take off your boots too. I'll take them all out to air in the sun. Rest for a bit, second brother. Wait until the evening when the water is heated to take a bath. I've made a new padded robe for you. It just needs the hem finished. I'll finish it in a moment. It'll be ready for you to wear after your bath. How long can you stay home this time? Are you going back to the border afterwards? No. The transfer order has been issued. I am to serve in the Chang'an camp in Huajin. Huajin? Where the emperor is? Second brother, you've really come up in the world. I've heard that Huajin is prosperous. Everyone on the streets wears silk and satin. The plaque on the city gate is made of gold. And that ancient pagoda on Triple Mountain. Standing on top of it, you can see our whole army. And every province. Once I'm settled, I'll send for all of you. Send for us? It's natural to take Xiao Tao and Grandma. But for me, if I were to remain his widowed sister-in-law forever, I could naturally follow him to enjoy a good life. But I didn't plan to stay a widow in the Pei family for the rest of my life. The fate between people is predetermined. I'm already 20. I should start planning for the second half of my life. For instance, someone like Scholar Chen, though Scholar Chen is poor. He is an honest man who knows how to be caring. Why such a long face? Yunyang, do you think I can really pass? I haven't even passed the provincial exam. You can. You're young. And your scholarship is good. You'll pass eventually. Actually, I was unwell on the day of the exam. It was freezing cold. I think I could have passed. That's why you must study hard. And eat well too. What is meant for you will eventually be yours. Yunyang, I will. Next time, I'll definitely pass. If I pass the imperial examination, could you consider me? Consider you for what? I want to marry you, but not now. My house is empty and I have nothing. I am a widow. I don't care. Yunyang, I really don't care. I think you are wonderful, which is why I want to marry you. It has nothing to do with whether you're a widow. Alright, why talk about this now? You should focus on your next exam. Wait until you've passed before saying anything else. That would be great. Rest for a while, second brother. I'm going downstairs now. Since second Master Pei returned, the already successful tofu pudding shop has become even more crowded. First the county seat, then the entire prefecture, even the passing ants, seem to want to stop to catch a glimpse of this legendary figure. Master, look. Only later did I learn how ruthlessly second brother won that war. In that battle, he coordinated with the great general of the north to retake Wuxi County. Should we leave these barbarians alive? Perhaps that would be redundant. Master means to slaughter them all? When the news of the clean sweep reached Huajin, the civil officials called him cold-blooded. Some even said he was no different from the barbarians. Your Majesty, Great Chu has always treated captives with leniency. Pei Erlang's massacre offends the heavens. Why did we lose Pingqing back then? Because a soldier took pity on a barbarian child. In the end, that child poisoned the water source, killing thousands. Who can guarantee there's no hidden malice or ingratitude? Mercy on the battlefield is handing a knife to the enemy. I understand. Issue a decree to title Pei as a general of the 5th rank. I reward you with 1,000 taels of gold. Your military achievements are illustrious. I wish to grant you a greater honor. I heard you have an aged grandmother and a widowed sister-in-law at home. I wish to confer a title upon one of your female kin. I, your humble servant, thank your Majesty. But this decree, I cannot accept it. Why do you refuse it? My widowed sister-in-law works hard to manage the household. But I decline the title. Fine. I have another question. The generals who returned with you have all been rewarded long ago. I have only delayed your promotion until now. Do you hold any resentment in your heart? Yes. Oh? Let me hear it. I originally planned to retire from the army and go home to sell tofu pudding. If your Majesty hadn't summoned me, I'm afraid my business would have been neglected. Ha 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 ha. Sister-in-law, this is for sure. General Feng Jirong is such a powerful figure. He's the elder brother of noble consort Feng in the palace and the uncle of Prince Kong. Even the Empress Dowager has to call him nephew. A true relative of the imperial family. He's taken a fancy to our general. He wants to betroth his youngest daughter to the general. What kind of person is this Miss Feng? A daughter of a noble house is naturally good. But I heard that because she is the youngest, the family dotes on her tremendously. She has a very high spirit. She's quite the handful. Hee hee, but don't worry, sister-in-law. In front of our general, even a tigress would have to lie low. I heard when the general went out that Miss Feng wanted to show him who's boss. But the general didn't pay her any mind at all. Instead, Miss Feng was stunned as soon as she saw him. Now she doesn't even leave the house. They say she's at home embroidering and being demure. Second brother comes from a humble background. Even if he marries a noble lady, I fear he might be looked down upon. If he can hold his own, then that's for the best. Who would dare look down on him? That's Pei who led 1,000 troops across the Han River, slaughtering thousands of barbarians with one command. Which young master in the capital can match that boldness? Although I know it was for the greater good, whenever I hear this, it always feels like a lump in my throat. A woman is, after all, a woman. I can't stomach such ruthlessness. The Pei family's second brother is truly a cold-blooded man. Second brother, you've been drinking again. With Erlang's current status, he will inevitably have many banquets to attend. I plan to make him 2 new robes. In the past, I made them according to my own taste. Now that he's back, I should ask for his preference. Second brother. Sister-in-law, you're not asleep yet? I went to the fabric shop and picked a few bolts of material. I want to make 2 robes for you. What do you think of this color? If you don't like it, I bought a couple of other colors too. You decide. Second brother, you've been drinking. I'll go downstairs and brew some sweet tea. Sit for a bit. To sober up. The Pei family's second son is naturally aloof, but I feel that since his return, he has become much closer to the family. Occasionally, there's even a hint of a smile. Second brother, the tea is on the table. Aren't you making clothes? Won't you measure me? Oh. Doesn't the one you're wearing fit? It's a bit tight. Tight? Then I'll loosen the waist a bit. That should do it. Just measure it. The shoulders and back are tight too. Forgive me, second brother. I'll use my hands to measure the waist. The years have passed. Is this the body of a martial artist? The smell of wine and a sharp, fierce aura intertwine, making one's heart tremble. The snowy fields. What kind of look was that in his eyes? I seem to have missed something. I haven't measured the back yet. Second brother, the day you and young General Han returned. What was that letter about? What did he mean by if it weren't for that letter? He didn't know if he'd be alive to come to Tuazhou to eat tofu pudding when we planned the strike at Wuxi County. I sent a troop to bypass the Han River. It was freezing cold. And it snowed for days on end. Thinking of him encountering those villains on the way, being cursed and tricked, fighting a lonely battle, the chance of survival was slim. And we were out of food. So I took them to hide in Lu Mountain. The enemy camped there for 3 days. We froze on that mountain for those 3 days. It was too cold. 12 men died the first night. Hundreds on the second. By the 3rd day, I want to go. I can't make it. It's too cold. Don't sleep. Everyone, open your eyes. Listen to me, my Pei family in Yuan, Tuazhou, opened a tofu pudding shop. If you survive, I'll take you there to eat tofu pudding later, and hot chicken giblet soup. All the meat and soup you can eat. You're lying, what tofu pudding? We're all going to die here. I'm not lying to you. I happen to have a letter from home on me. I'll read it to you now. All is well at home. Grandma is safe and healthy. Xiao Tao is lazy with her studies. The tofu pudding in the shop is getting better and better. The neighbors all say. It tastes just like Uncle Pei's back then. We're selling chicken giblet soup now. 15 coins a bowl. It has vermicelli inside, and you can soak flatbread in it. It's very warming in winter. When second brother returns, you must have a good taste. Looking forward to your safe return. Second brother. Various emergencies are inevitable in war. There was nothing that could be done. There was a way. We had horses. If we had slaughtered them to hide in their bellies or drank their blood, so many wouldn't have died. But if I had done that, it would have delayed the military orders, and killing war horses is a punishable offense. So, between military orders and personal responsibility, I chose to sacrifice them. It's not your fault. In that situation, no one knows which choice is right. It's easy to kill a horse, but once you start that, You might not all have survived anyway. Second brother, I believe every choice you made was carefully considered. Military orders are as firm as mountains. It has always been so. Yes. The order to slaughter those thousands of women and children was also carefully considered. Though it was cruel. And they were pitiful. The fault is not yours. Then whose fault is it? The fault is that they are barbarians, and we are Han. The fault is that they want to eat and be warm, and we want to till our fields. It was a life and death struggle from the start. If you insist on finding a right or wrong, even if you were wrong, what others did might not be right either. Who among us is a god from the heavens? How can anyone be flawless? Even a wooden ladle cracks if used too long. Alright, why are you crying? Let's not talk about this. I saw Magistrate Sue at the prefect's residence today. And then? And then? I heard about how you took a kitchen knife to sue your father at the yamen and received 20 strokes of the board. Yes, that was impulsive. I didn't think things through. Not only did I not get the money, but I was beaten and called an unfilial daughter. Thinking back, the loss outweighed the gain. Who dares to gossip behind your back? Even a wise judge finds it hard to settle family matters. When people gossip, they say all sorts of things. Let them talk. It won't hurt me. When you encountered such a man, why didn't you write and tell me? Why bring that up now? It's meaningless. Second brother, it wasn't easy for you in the army either. I see how much young General Han and the others spend. It's no small amount of silver. No, I don't spend as much as they do. Speaking of their spending, I just remembered that awkward thing from 2 days ago. Second brother, where are young General Han and the others? They didn't come to see me. Then where did they go? I was just buying groceries, and clearly saw them entering Sheetsy Alley. Don't mind them. Let them go. How can I not? Since they're in Sheetsy Alley, we must host them. I've already bought the food. Second brother, since you know where they are, go and call them over. I'm not calling them. Where exactly are they? If you won't go, I will. Don't be so diligent. Ever since Erlang came home, I've actually felt much more relaxed. He does morning exercises every day, waking up even earlier than I do. Why not sleep a bit longer? Even if he was once the boy who sold tofu pudding. He is now a high-ranking official. How can he still do such menial work? Next time, I'll definitely get up even earlier and finish the work first. Is this something a widowed sister-in-law should be watching? Erlang. Our parents left us early. Now that Erlang has succeeded as your elder sister, I am truly proud. You keep talking about those who are dead. Why don't you ask how the living are doing? Second brother, that's not right. We came this time because we want to take Xiao Tao and Grandma to the Zhu family to enjoy a good life. I've said before, it's not right for Grandma and my sister to suffer in a place like this. I should have taken them long ago. I suggested taking them to the Zhu family back then, but your sister said no. Yes, Erlang and sister-in-law were still home. If I had taken the old and the young, leaving you two alone, what would people have said? Was it not for fear of gossip? All these high-sounding words. As if you're doing it all for us. I heard Grandma's health isn't very good. Ame was raised by her since she was a child. She wants to show her filial piety and let her enjoy her later years in peace. Second brother, you still have to go to the capital for your post. The journey is long. Just leave them to us. No need. I will take them all with me. You're taking them to Huajin? Taking her too. Are you coming with us? If not, then go back. Erlang, I heard you attended the prefect's banquet. You must have seen Magistrate Sue too. The Yamen has a teaching vacancy recently. Could you put in a word? So your brother-in-law can fill it? A Yamen teaching position requires an exam. Only a Jiren can be appointed. The Zhu family's son hasn't even passed the entry exam, yet he dares to ask. You want to teach at the Yamen? Yes, it's your sister who wants me to go. She has no brains. Have you lost yours too? Don't you know your own worth? Second brother, have some tea. Look, from the moment he entered until he left, he never once asked about Grandma. Nor did he say he wanted to see her. And yet he knows. Grandma loved him most when he was little. Shuayu. Back then, it wasn't that I didn't know what kind of man he was. I just had no other choice. Fortunately, you were there. Otherwise, I fear I wouldn't have escaped the blame. Second brother, why are you calling me by my name again? Twice now. Did I do something wrong? Why have I suddenly lost the respect of my brother-in-law? General, it's getting late. We must return immediately. Did something happen in the capital? Apparently, in the Chang'an camp, an arms smuggling case was uncovered. The amount is too large, and many are involved. Everyone needs to go back for questioning. Oh dear, that's a serious matter. Second brother, you must be careful. No need to be nervous. I haven't even taken up my post yet. I'm not involved in any faction. The capital may be prosperous, but I hear officialdom is treacherous. It's best to be safe. Otherwise, it would be better to be a local official and live a carefree life. How could that compare to Huajin? Even a minor official from there makes local officials tremble. Actually, it's all the same. There's no such thing as a carefree life. It's better to push for a higher position. If you hold the center, you actually stand firmer. Second brother has a point. I was being short-sighted. What is this? What is this? How much? 10,000 taels? Second brother, where did this money come from? Don't worry, it's not stolen. It's the gold reward from the emperor. I had it exchanged for banknotes. Second brother, keep it safe. Why should I be the one to keep it? Why not? Fine, I'll keep it for you for now. I'll give it to you when you and Miss Feng get married. What nonsense are you talking about? What Miss Feng? Where did this Miss Feng come from? Who's been gossiping in your ear? Isn't it the lady from General Feng's residence? Second brother, don't you like her? I don't. Well, never mind then. For a marriage, it's better to find someone you truly like. If second brother doesn't like her. There are many noble ladies in the capital. There's no rush. Take your time. There are many noble ladies in the capital. What has that to do with me? Stop talking such nonsense. I don't know what I said wrong again. He has such a big temper. But he's leaving soon. Who knows when we'll see each other again? I should just go along with him. Can I use 100 taels from these notes? Of course. Spend it however you want. I only want 100 taels. When I used to help move goods for the fabric shop, I saw a bolt of satin that cost dozens of taels. It was called Fuguang satin or something. I've wanted it for 3 years. Now that second brother has money, I'll make a dress for myself. One for Xiao Tao and one for Grandma. You can make several more. Make as many as you want. It will be like this from now on. Is there anything else you haven't given me? What else? The climate in the capital isn't like the border. Actually, I probably won't need them. But since you've made them, won't you give them to me? What is second brother talking about? Oh no. Last time I was measuring for clothes. In the sewing basket, there were indeed finished knee pads and a fur cushion. But those were made for Scholar Chen. How do I explain this? Wait. I'll go get them. The pads. Second brother won't need those. Let's just leave them here. I'll need them. Go get them. Why are you leaving again? If you leave, what shall you do? When will you two have a child? How old are you now? You useless boy, can you do it or not? You need to work harder. He is Erlang. It's Erlang. Grandma, you've mistaken him for someone else. Trying to fool me? Do you think I'm stupid? I saw you two bowing at the altar with my own eyes. Is he driving you away again? He doesn't want you? Don't be afraid. See if I don't hit him. Another new year has passed. Second brother has been back in the capital for 3 months. Days go on as usual. Yet there have been some changes. Aseong fell ill. And hasn't come for a long time. Shopkeeper Shui, are you busy? Oh, it's Sister Wu. It's not easy coming all the way from Damya village. Have some water. No time for water. I just wanted to ask you something. Is there any word from that young General Han who stayed with you? Young General Han? Yes, he didn't even leave a word when he left. Only after talking did I learn that when young General Han and the others stayed in Damya village, they ate plenty of meals sent by Widow Wu. That scoundrel, he slept with me. What? He even promised to marry me. But then, without even a word, he just snuck away. Sister Wu, I have to say a few words. How could you believe him? That General Han didn't look like a good man at all. Humph, are there any good men? I don't care. He promised to marry me, even if he's hiding with the emperor. I'll find him. And then what? What if he still refuses to marry you? Then I'll emasculate him. Widows are truly fierce. Daring to go to the capital to emasculate someone truly worthy of someone who's eaten our shop's chicken giblets. What did you say? A role model for our kind. Incredible. You didn't go to the private school today? Isn't the scholar preparing for his exams? The new teacher hasn't arrived yet. Then go to the backyard and wash the dishes. All right. Aseong has been ill for some time. I really couldn't manage everything alone, so I hired a waiter for the shop. I found time to visit Aseong. On the way back, I stopped by the jingling fabric shop and bought 2 bolts of cloth. It was the Fuguang satin I had been longing for. Radiant and shimmering. It was dazzling to the eye. Another half-month passed. Uncle Zhao came. Uncle Zhao, what are you? Xiao Yu. Uncle begs you. Save my Aseong. Uncle Zhao, what is this? Quickly, stand up. Sit down and tell me slowly. Aseong is very unwell lately. I called another doctor today. The doctor said it's a sickness of the heart. A few days ago, seeing how thin she had become and how pale her lips were, she lied to me and said it was just exhaustion. I thought she was just tired too. If Erlang doesn't come back, I'm afraid she won't recover. Erlang? So Aseong likes second brother. When exactly did it start? Uncle Zhao and Father Pei were old acquaintances. In the past, Uncle Zhao often brought young Aseong over to eat tofu pudding. You scoundrel. Where have you been idling now? Look at your brother, Delang, he only knows how to study. And you? Mixing with those thugs in the west of the city all day. You're going to be the death of me. I know, Dad. Gently, my ear is going to fall off. What are you laughing at? Father Pei actually wanted most to pass his craft to Erlang. Alas, Erlang was too difficult to control. He thought of finding a stern father-in-law for him later. This month's accounts were handled by Uncle Zhao. Uncle Zhao used to be a formidable constable. He offended many local thugs. He didn't panic until Aseong was kidnapped once. That was when he lost his composure. Aseong's leg was broken by the thugs. When they were about to harass her further, Pei Erlang happened to pass by and saw them. Pei, don't meddle in other people's business, get out of here. I've killed someone. Later, Erlang went to the army. Uncle Zhao told everyone that Aseong's leg was crippled from a fall at her doorstep, but Erlang never returned after he left. A few years later, Father Pei died. No one ever mentioned making Aseong Erlang's wife again. Aseong had become a cripple, and she no longer felt worthy of Erlang. Later, Aseong risked her entire dowry to open the shop. just for the only chance to be near him. She waited for 3.5 years and finally saw Erlang. Second brother, do you remember? This is Uncle Zhao's daughter, Miss A Xiong. Thanks to her dowry, we were able to open this shop. I've troubled you, Mississippi. He had once killed for her, but he seemed to have forgotten who she was. The string that had been pulled tight in A Xiong's heart for years finally snapped. Once the string snapped, her spirit suddenly deflated. After Erlang left, she fell ill. I've told her before. Never mind that Erlang is now a great general. Even if he were just an ordinary soldier, we wouldn't be a match for him anymore. How could a man like Erlang marry a cripple? I thought I'd just let her keep trying. After all these years, she wouldn't give up until she saw Erlang. But I never expected that after seeing him, not only would her heart die, but her body wouldn't hold up either. Prince Kong was involved in the major arms smuggling case in Chang'an. The capital's officialdom is in turmoil. He must be too busy to get away. A second-rank military official, with a bright future. In the short term, Erlang probably won't be back. Isn't he just a man, Sister A Xiong? You should learn from Widow Wu in our village. If you can't have him, emasculate him. Look, I specifically chose this rosy sunset color. It's like wearing clouds when you put it on. Get up and try it on. Have a bowl of chicken soup. Tonight, we're going to the Zhou Bridge for the Lantern Festival. I'm not going, I have no strength. I really can't get up. A Xiong, Yunyang. This dress is so beautiful. Unfortunately, I can't leave the house. Can you wear it and show me? If you can't go out, save it for later. Drink the chicken soup first. I can't swallow it. My heart is racing terribly. I want to live too. But I think I'm really not going to make it. Yunyang. Wear it for me to see. Sister-in-law, why are you crying? Is Sister A Xiong going to die? Could those things she just said be her last words? She said I looked like I was draped in clouds in this. And told me to see the Zhou Bridge Lantern Festival for her. She looks like she won't last the night. Isn't that my second brother? How did he come back? I don't know. How did he return? Ah. Second brother. Second brother is finally here. Why are you only coming now? What's wrong? Don't cry, your eyes are all swollen. Oh. It turns out the person the sister can't get is my brother. Coming out of Uncle Zhao's house, my emotions had already stabilized. I don't know what Erlang said to A Xiong inside the room. But when he came out, his face didn't look very good. Second brother, what's wrong? Is A Xiong alright? She's fine. That's good. Her illness is in her heart. A blockage of the spirit. The doctor said it needs the heart's remedy to heal. You wrote to ask when I would return. Just for this matter? Yes, I was worried to death. Is that so? Well, I'm different. I'm being frustrated to death by your stupidity. How could I be stupid? You're a second-rank official of the court. If you were stupid, the emperor wouldn't want you. Second brother, did I say something wrong again? No. Is this the new dress you made? Yes, 100 taels of silver for only 3 bolts of cloth. It's too expensive. No, it's not. It's worth the price. It looks good, doesn't it? I think it looks good too, but my heart still aches for the money. Lin Yao bargained with the shopkeeper again and took an extra bolt of fine fabric. The shopkeeper wasn't happy about it. What did he just say? It looks very good? second brother, it's late. Let's hurry back to the shop to see Grandma. No rush, I just saw her. She's in good spirits. And her grip is very strong. Did she hit you with her cane again? Yes. I haven't visited the Lantern Festival in years. Take me for a walk west of the bridge. I still have to go back and check on Grandma. There are oil lamps and pickles, don't worry. Alright then, second brother, please. Look, isn't that the dress that girl was wearing? This dress is too eye-catching. The gaze from behind makes me feel even more uneasy. No need, second brother, just give me a hand. Yunyang, what happened to you? Nothing, just twisted my ankle. Scholar, this is my second brother. He just returned from Jinzhong today. General He, second brother. The scholar used to be Xiao Tao's teacher. He has now passed the provincial exam. He'll be going to the capital for the exams in March. The spring exams should be in February. Why go to the capital only in March? It was originally in February. But there were many affairs at court during the new year. The emperor recently issued a decree to move the palace exam to May. The scholar is preparing to depart at the end of March. Have you packed everything? I've packed everything. Everything I need is ready. It was cold during the provincial exams. It has warmed up now. I won't bring the knee pads anymore. However, Yunyang, that black lamel seat cushion you made is very good. I brought it with me. It can be placed on the cold bench during the exam. Scholar, you should go back first. I'm a bit tired of standing. Let's not chat anymore today. Oh, right. Remember to apply something to your foot. Otherwise you won't be able to walk tomorrow. Go inside. Actually, the scholar didn't mean to show off. After he became a successful candidate, he discussed it with me a few days ago. He wanted to settle things between us before going to the capital. Settle things? Which naturally meant informing the head of the Pei family, second brother. Uncle Seven had already given me the divorce papers long ago. I want to marry the scholar. Which is both reasonable and lawful. But why do I feel so guilty? As if I've done something shameful. Nonsense, I haven't stolen or robbed. When the heavens want to rain, mothers must marry off. A widowed sister-in-law of a great general doesn't want to remain chaste. What's embarrassing about that? Actually, since second brother came back this time, everything has felt weird. It makes me feel uncertain. Whatever. I'll tell him about it when I see him tomorrow. Who is it? It's me. Second brother, what is it? I brought some medicinal wine. Apply it to your foot. Oh, alright. Since he's here, I might as well take this chance to mention the scholar. Second brother, there's something. Are you going out, second brother? To Jiangjing County. Why are you leaving right after arriving? I came out this time for official business. I just happened to pass through Shuizhou to see you first. It's so late already. Be careful on the road, second brother. Stay safe. What were you going to tell me? Nothing urgent. Let's talk when you get back. I do have something important to ask. The knee pads and seat cushion you gave me before. Were they made for someone else? Why did you make those for him? Think carefully before you speak. The scholar. The scholar is a very good man. He helped me at the school and was good to Xiao Tao too. And he has no father or mother. He missed his exam last time because of a cold. That's why I made them, but never again. You're not allowed to make anything for him ever again. Dull as I am. It seems I've finally realized. That Erlang is acting a bit strange toward me. Wait, second brother. I have something I want to say to you. No rush. Wait until I return. I have something to say to you too. Yoon, have you told second brother about us? Not yet. I'll tell him as soon as he gets back this time. I feel like General Pei doesn't like me. But don't worry. Once I achieve fame in the exams this time, perhaps he will look at me with more respect. Then study hard. I will. Looking at the scholars receding back, I suddenly realized that Erlang had been gone for a full month. Aseong's health has improved a lot lately. She's already able to go out and help at the shop. Sister Aseong, let me do it. You don't need to do this kind of rough work. I'm much better now. Staying idle is just staying idle. Aseong. What is it, Yoon? What did second brother say to you before? He didn't really say much. That day, I saw his serious expression. He just looked at me and said coldly, when I saved you back then, it was because I wanted you to live. Live for yourself. Not to pin your hopes on someone else. Yoon, your second brother's words were really harsh. He even said if he had known I would be like this, he shouldn't have saved me back then. If I wanted to die anyway, why live all these extra years? I suddenly burst into tears. After crying, I felt much better. The blockage in my heart actually cleared. His blockage is gone. But now it's my turn to feel blocked. Sister-in-law, do you also have someone you can't have in your heart? Second brother. You scared me to death. Sorry, it's an emergency. Quickly, put on your clothes and go out. Go to the pavilion in the outskirts, hundreds of miles from Yunnan. Pick up a young man wearing a brocade robe. Young master. But now? Yes. The carriage is ready for you now. It's right at the shop entrance. Oh, alright. I'll go right now. Don't be afraid, I've arranged everything. You just need to make this trip. There won't be any danger. I didn't understand what he was doing. But he is a general. So it must be something important. I have no great ability, so I'll just be obedient. Don't worry, second brother, I will definitely bring the person here. Where is General Pei? You'll know in a moment, young master, please come with this humble woman. Who are you to General Pei? This humble woman is his widowed sister-in-law. Young Master Xiao was quite cautious. After some time, he finally got into the carriage. We went all the way back to Yunnan County. By the time we arrived at the shop, it was already the hour of the ox. I thought about it and hung up the closed for the night sign at the door. Only then did I ask young Master Xiao to get off the carriage. Second brother, the honored guest has arrived. Second brother, what's wrong with you? What happened? He was fine when I left. Second brother, don't scare me. Second brother. Don't panic, go get a doctor quickly. He's severely injured. A doctor, I'll go call the doctor. Your Royal Highness. This subject has startled you. Your Royal Highness? The guest turned out to be the current crown prince, a commoner like me. Actually met the nation's heir. Lady Shui has been helpful to us. No need for formalities. Rise. Your Highness, you flatter this humble woman. This humble woman doesn't deserve it. Rise. Seeing that they still had things to say, I quickly found an excuse to slip away. This humble woman will go brew tea for the two noble guests. The arms smuggling case during the new year led to a series of corruption and conspiracy cases. The crown prince was ordered to go south to investigate. The emperor only sent General Pei to accompany him. As soon as they found some clues, a large group of assassins arrived to kill the crown prince. His Highness fled all the way to Taozhou Prefecture, where they encountered another battle. Pei didn't hesitate to use himself as a decoy to draw away the killers and made an agreement with the crown prince to meet at a pavilion hundreds of miles away from Yunnan County. The crown prince had been waiting for him there for 2 days. Having survived such a narrow escape, even the crown prince couldn't help but sigh with relief. General, do you know the origin of those assassins? The governor of Jiangdu and the inspector of Yuzhou are both under Prince Kang's command. I know Feng Jirua showed you kindness in promoting you. With the court factions in conflict, you are a newly appointed high official. You surely wouldn't want to get involved. Your Highness, this subject only follows the Son of Heaven. Who is the Son of Heaven? Legitimacy is the Son of Heaven. Ha ha ha. Well said, Pei. Your Highness, rest assured, I have killed all those assassins and burned down the Tuazhou prefectural office. Minister Hanning is leading troops to escort you. Your Highness can return to the capital safely in a few days. The prince was escorted back to the capital. Pei Erlang stayed at home to recuperate, because his injuries hadn't healed. It might hurt a little. It's fine, second brother will endure it. When I went to pick up the guest that day, you were clearly fine, second brother. How did you get such a serious injury as soon as I returned? Could it be that assassins came to the shop after I left? No. Then this injury. Did you do it on purpose? In a way. Why? Are you tired of living? No matter how big the matter, you can't be so cruel to yourself. What if something happened to you? Of course, I am your sister-in-law. So naturally, I'm afraid of something happening to you. That. Don't be silly, Erlang. Don't talk nonsense. Second brother, I have something to discuss with you. The scholar you saw last time. He has taken great care of me over the years. You know it too. Your brother died right after we got married. I've managed everything all these years. I'm 21 now. I think the scholar is a good man. I want to marry him. Don't worry, second brother, the scholar said. We'll still be one family after the wedding. I can continue with the business and look after your sister. Once you've settled in the capital in the future, you can take grandma and your sister there. If they don't want to go, they can continue living with me. Anything will work. Has sister-in-law thought this through? I have. Just you wait. Ever since he gritted his teeth and said, just you wait. I've been living in fear. His injuries have healed these past few days, but his face has become increasingly cold. SEC. Second brother's injuries are almost healed. His eyes looked like a predatory wolf's. I quickly ran away. Is my brother failing, Xiaoyu? Why is your face so pale? Xiao Tao. If you don't speak, no one will think you're mute. If I don't speak, I'll literally be mute. You have nothing to do, do you? Go light the stove in the kitchen. I'm going to simmer the brine later. Alright, I'm going. The little liar ran off again. Let me do it. Ah. Then second brother, please do it. I'll go wash the clothes in the basin. Ah. You want to go out? Erlang, let go. Pei, are you crazy? Put me down. You want to get married? I'm much better than that scholar. Try me, Erlang. I am your sister-in-law. I know a brother-in-law taking his sister-in-law is punishable by hanging. So that's what you're worried about? Ordinary people might not care. But you're different. You're a military officer now. Many eyes before the emperor are watching you. You finally crawled out of a pile of corpses. If your reputation is ruined because of this, I couldn't redeem myself even in death. Watching his high building rise. I can't let it collapse because of me. No, it won't work between us. Anyone else is fine, but not the two of us. I only ask if you want to marry me. As long as you want to. You are not allowed to worry about anything. I don't know. I've already promised to marry the scholar. I didn't hear that just now. Tell me one more time. Whom are you going to marry? Think carefully before you speak. I want to marry you. I want to marry you. Erlang, spare me. You said it yourself. You can't go back on it. It's locked. It has nothing to do with me. Huh? Who locked you two in? Where is Grandma? Sunbathing at the door. I'll go massage her shoulders. After the new year, the Pei family's tofu pudding shop was transferred to Aseong. The recipe for the 3-flavored oil and the secret brine formula were all handed over to her. Pei Erlang returned from Jingzhou to pick us up. Erlang, I beg you. Please take Zhanyang with you. Take her along too. Don't ever come back again. I am busy with affairs. And can't look after the family. It seems the Zhu family knew they couldn't get anything from Erlang. So they took out their anger on the mother and daughter. Pei Mei could endure it herself. But she couldn't bear to see her daughter suffer. General, I'm not busy. I can look after the family. All right. On the way, I was thinking that ever since the scholar went to the capital for his exams, he seemed to have vanished. There hasn't been a single word of news. But with Pei Erlang around, he is after all a person of high integrity. We will eventually see him. Until we saw him in the capital, already transformed, the scholar, now the vice minister's son-in-law. Only then did I understand what Erlang meant. It said that General Pei himself acted as the matchmaker. How could you do something so wicked? Focus. You're not allowed to think about other men, but even if I was the one behind it. If he didn't have the ambition to cling to the powerful, who could have forced him into the bridal chamber? Widow Wu, who was so determined to come to the capital, has also gotten married. She's even carrying a child now. Young General Han waits on her hand and foot all day. Xiao Tao still feels a bit resentful about it. Sigh, why didn't he just drown him? This wasn't what I expected to see. I came to the capital to clarify my status. The crown prince stood as a witness, and the empress herself arranged the marriage. The empress insisted that I look exactly like her late younger sister. We felt an immediate bond. So she took me in as her sworn sister. She even gave me her family's surname. I've been called Xiaoyu ever since. The name Shuiyu now only exists in distant Yunnan county of Taozhou. General Pei paints his wife's eyebrows after returning from court. I don't know what suddenly crossed my mind. You did it on purpose, didn't you? What do you mean, madam? You've had your eyes on me for a long time. When did you start plotting against me? My dear. I'll tell you tonight. You're getting stronger and stronger.